Hear the sound of the falling rain coming down like an Armageddon's flame. Hey, what up, guys? How's it going? A little Green Day for you. It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I got a new banner thing, profile picture, whatever you call it. Thank you, Ollie, for that. Thank Ollie. He made it for me. I take no. I have zero artistical talent and credit for anything having to do with drawing. Um, Patreon down below, along with referral code. Use that referral code. It helps the channel. It helps me move out of this teeny tiny room and will get me an actual camera and a ring light to make the viewer quality better for you guys. Anyway, here we go. Earth 2 update. Creations. I have had several people say they wanted to make things from anime, the walls from Attack on Titan, the Iron Castle from Sword Art Online, etc. It brings me to another aspect of this game, which is therapy. There's something cathartic and absolutely brilliant about building things and creating something. I was a writer for years and absolutely loved it. Creating characters, giving them personalities. The same can be done with building buildings. You have slides, you have decks, whatever you want. You, for those people that know, like, hey, I don't want to go home just yet. Some people are like, I would rather sit in a parking lot, watch Netflix, watch Disney Plus, do whatever it is that you do, instead of go home because it's either chaos at home or it's boring or it's lonely and you just want to feel like you're out. People will do that in this game. They will go in there just to be able to feel like they're not wherever they are. Um, just sit in and probably do whatever they want. Now, as far as creating things, is a couple things I want to go over. I've said, hey, let's create things from anime like this, like Dragon Ball Z, like Pokemon, and I guess Pokemon is part of games, but there's an entire mushroom kingdom. There are entire universes and worlds out there. You have Samus, which is on Mars. You have Kirby's Dream Land. You have all of Hyrule, every single racetrack on Mario Kart. If you have boats in this game, you're probably going to have carts, probably going to have whatever. You could recreate all of those things. You could charge people to do it. You have it for free. Have it for free just to have the foot traffic. This is something that, again, there's only so much I can do, and I don't have a lot of time. At some point, I would like to, get out of the high risk lending that I'm in because that is very stressful, and just write for you guys like full time. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how long I will be able to be out of work for without actually getting paid. So I don't know how much YouTube will pay me. Probably not a lot, but I want to be able to do that for you guys, write and create and dedicate time towards this game. If you guys keep watching, if you guys keep enjoying the content, I'll keep doing it. My goal is to make this my number one source of income, so I don't have to do other things. Again, it is very stressful trying to build two businesses in conjunction with doing this. So one's got to go, and I don't want it to be this. I'm going to continue this whether it makes me money or not, just because I have a passion for it, just because I love it. I love the ideas. And there's lots of other people like this as well. You have Aria Realty, who is making a lot of videos like this. I don't know why my phone keeps falling. And I've noticed a couple of other YouTubers start popping up that have never made videos before. The 9-Year Millionaire just messaged me. We're going to speak on January 9th, I think, to be able to get a video done. And that's just not something I see with a lot of other games. There probably has been that with Second Life. I'm sure there is that with other games. But from the get-go, something that had a year's worth of growth inside of 2 months, I just don't see it in any of the games. I've been a gamer for a long time. Outside of that, there is if no another question asks, if nobody collects resources, will the resources despawn or go away after a while? This is something that I do think is possible because it's a lot of computing power, I think, to spawn random items and have them stay there. Let's say if you have one on a piece of land and it doesn't get collected, does another one spawn every 20 minutes or every hour, every 2 hours? Or does another one not spawn until this one is collected? If this is collected, get another one 2 hours. But if multiple of you could find like a gold mine, go on a random person's tile that doesn't use their account and just find like a million things. I don't think they would have that. I think what they would have is just they would have something spawn, and it just things will spawn in that place, but you have that place and it'll only spawn if nothing's there. So if it spawns, you collect it, then it'll spawn again X amount of hours after a certain amount of time has passed. And if nothing is collected, then it just stays there. I don't think they would waste the computing power to be able to, oh, this is going to be spawn here for an hour. Nobody collects it. Nope, goes away. And then they do it again. I think it would just stay there. So to answer that question, that's what I think it will do. I also think there's a lot of delayed gratification with games. I mean, like with gaming in general, like in Clash of Clans. Do you want to wait for this to be able to finish so you can produce more? No, pay $1. I'll get a green gem or something and put it towards that so it's done quicker, so you can play more of the game. This kind of a free to play, pay to win type of deal. This one, I don't know how it'll be, but I guarantee you, if there's an option like, oh well, you could wait an hour for this to build, or you can pay $1 and have it done now. I want to pay $1 and have it done now, because for me, my time is worth a lot more than that $1 an hour. I'm just going to do that, especially if that'll bring more foot traffic and can make me more money in the future. But even if it doesn't make more money, people are just going to do something just to build it, because people want to like create something, and it's a lot cheaper to create something in the virtual world than it is outside. Now, is there delayed gratification when going out and building a deck, building a shed? Yes, that is absolutely, again, therapy. But doing that in virtual gaming, you can get the same type of feel, and it'll be a much less chance of injury. It'll be much quicker to do, especially if it costs a couple dollars to do so. People would pay for additional resources also just to be able to build it faster. If no one collects... okay, I got that. Will there be NPCs? I have no idea. Maybe you can hire NPCs to work for you and say, like, okay, well, instead of me doing this, I'll have the NPC do it so I can go do something else. Maybe pay him for that. Maybe that's just another way that the game can collect a little bit of money. I don't know. Am I a paid actor for the developers? And I mentioned this in a comment. If this was my baby and I wanted to promote it, I would go like GoDaddy.com. I would get these beautiful girls in these tight t-shirts puffing up their boobs, and I'd be like, go to Earth 2 now. I know how to stop bad guys with Agent Orange. Just ask me how. Like, some shit like that. Excuse my language. Obviously, if they're going to get someone to be a paid actor, it's going to be someone probably a little lighter skinned than me. Definitely much more clean cut. Definitely shaved. Definitely just someone better looking. Probably get a girl. Like, that's what they would do. It does not make sense for them to pick someone like me, that when I started making videos about Earth 2, all my videos were of Tesla and Pokemon and the occasional podcast. And I had 178 subscribers. They're not going to pick someone like me to pay to do that. And I've asked them too. For those of you that don't know or haven't heard it before, I mentioned it in Guidebook Gaming. I'll link their Twitch down below. They stream a lot every day. What I do is, like, I've asked the developers on their Discord. I was like, listen, I make videos multiple times a day. What direction do you guys want me to go in? And all they said was, it's really cool that you're making videos. That's it. That is the only amount of time we've discussed that. 2-word responses. That's it. What country is best? I told someone before I thought China, and I still think so, but my instinct was China, and then I decided to do a little research, and my instinct was right. I'll tell you guys why. Okay, so Vietnam right now has almost a 94% of adults. They Statistic Gamer did a survey of 55 countries, and 94% of the adults they surveyed in Vietnam said they game occasionally, most of which is mobile gaming, which in Phase 2, we will have mobile apps. And when those mobile apps appear, we're going to have portals. That is something that you need. Decentraland.org does not have that for mobile. It doesn't even have, I can't even look at it in my browser in mobile, specifically only desktop. So this is something that has so many advantages over everything else. This is something that everyone can play. It's free to play. Not even pay to win. It's not even something that you win. It's just something that you do for fun. It's not like Minecraft where, you can beat it. But Minecraft obviously has that option. Do whatever you want. You can beat it. Do whatever. Nigeria, Philippines, China, US, Japan, and Spain are the biggest gamers right now. And Saudi Arabia also, even though they only have 25% of adults that do play occasionally, their citizens have a lot of money. They are rich AF over there. Like, I'm telling you, like, driving a $150,000 car, they dent the bumper, they do not get it fixed. They do not. They leave it there, and they go and they get a new car. That is Oprah FU money. Once a few of these... This game is not translated into any other languages yet. My mind is boggled. And obviously you can't buy Saudi Arabia yet. That's why I left them down below. But China... once I have $12,000 left on this trophy Kangaskhan. Once that is paid off, I'm going absolutely balls to the wall. Lil Jon, Lil Wayne, whatever popular that song was in 6th grade, to the window, to the wall. Like, seriously, that is what I'm doing in this game. Come February, when that is paid off, I'm going to cry when I get that card, and then I'm going to take those tears of joy and I'm going to put them into this game. I digress. So do Luxembourg, Singapore, Qatar, and Ireland. Their citizens also have a high GDP, basically gross domestic product, a lot of money per capita. But out of these places, China is most likely to skyrocket because they have a large population of over 1 billion people, good amount of GDP, and they have a high familiarity / engagement with gaming. That is what I predict. China, I don't even have much. I have Chavez Bricks and Chavez China and Chavez China 2. I don't even think I have 100 tiles. And I'm telling you guys now, I'm not going to get it until I don't have money for it right now. I'm going to get that in February because once that is translated into Mandarin, it is over, in my opinion. Love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Meow. Meow. Hope you like my singing.